Hey there, achieving is not always about just reaching the destination. It's about enjoying the journey. And today we're going to be talking about becoming the person on the journey who can have your vision. Hey, beautiful human, it's me, Rebecca Wiener McGregor. I am the Anxiety Eraser, and welcome to another episode of Effective Immediately, the show where we talk mindset, abundance, leadership, and healthy emotions, and I give you a mindset shift that you can make effective immediately. Okay, so we're talking about today embracing becoming the woman who can have your vision. Take a moment and just think about your vision, your big vision. Maybe it's super clear for you. Maybe it's a little cloudy. Remember, this is not an opportunity to judge yourself. It's an opportunity for you to collect some data and look at things with curiosity. So you have this big vision, this thing that you want to create for yourself, this beautiful end point. And often we will try to get to that end point and just fight in our mind for that end point. Just being in the vision, just being in the vision, just being in the vision, right? And there's something really extraordinary that can happen when we enjoy the journey and we really embrace becoming the woman, becoming the person who can have the vision that we desire. Okay, so imagining for a moment that you have this huge vision, which I know you do, or you wouldn't be here, right? You have this big vision, or at least a taste of one. And if you only focus on who you will be when you reach the end of that vision, when you reach the experience in the 3D of that vision, there's a whole bunch of time before then that you are fighting, pushing, stretching is good, but fighting, pushing, stretching, just kind of wishing and hoping that you were the person who had the vision, who had the end goal. And what I'm going to give you an example of is the person who wants the promotion. Imagine that in your life, the end vision is some kind of promotion. And it would be a promotion for you too, right? My vision is a sort of promotion for myself. So thinking about if you had a regular job, or if you have a regular job where you have people that you have to answer to, and you have skills that you have to display and all of that stuff in order to get your promotion, you have to do that on the way to getting the promotion. Here's what I mean. You don't just one day get hired for the job that you want. You don't just one day get the big vision. You have to become the person who can handle the new job and the new vision. You have to behave and be in the state of mind of the person who has the vision already. That is going to accelerate your ability to get to that place, and it's going to make the journey to that place so much more enjoyable. Okay, so when I was in my other career before this, 20 plus years ago, I often desired a promotion. If I could just have that job, I'd be happier. If I could just have that job, I'd be happier. But I wasn't changing the way I was behaving. I wasn't taking on more responsibility without being asked. I wasn't stepping up my mindset. I wasn't working on who I would be in that role. I wasn't behaving differently. I wasn't going, that little extra after the extra mile. I wasn't doing that. I wasn't really setting myself up with a runway to have that promotion. If anyone from the outside was looking at me and paying attention to what I was doing, which they were, reviewing my activities, reviewing my work very often, they would have never known that I wanted a promotion because I was behaving the same way all the time. So taking stock just for a moment, what is your big vision? And are you shifting the way that you think, behave, feel, and your state of being, your vibration, your energy to match that you want? Part of the most fun of self-growth, self-development, and expansion and movement into the vision is that you get to become the version of yourself that has the thing that you want. You get to become the next level version of yourself on the way. And I want to talk about today a few different ways that taking this approach will make your life better, easier, more fun, more joyful, and it'll allow you to manifest your dreams more quickly and with so much more joy. Okay, the first one is really embracing personal growth. If you're here, you most likely have done a lot of personal growth, right? You have been paying attention to your mindset. You've been thinking and practicing how to develop yourself and how to be the best version of yourself. So you're already skilled at being the best version of yourself right now, right? And as you look at growth and becoming the person that you want to be when you reach your vision, that is going to be that little bit of the shift into taking on new challenges, not being afraid of the challenges of shifting who you are, how you have to work, how you have to be, how you relate in your relationships to be the person that the version of yourself that has your vision. So let me just use something that's not work related as an example. Say you are trying to attract the partner of your dreams. And I did this. So I want you to know that this is not just a silly little example. It is something that I even did myself. Okay, so one thing that I did is I started to think about what I didn't want in relationships, who I didn't want to be, what kind of relationship that was wrong for me. And then I switched and flipped into, what do I really want? I took all of those negatives and I turned it into something that made sense. What do I want? What kind of person do I want to be in the relationship? How do I want to show up in the relationship? What feelings do I want to have? I want to feel happy and free and open and feel supported and be supportive, that kind of thing. And I made a list of characteristics about my partner, my ideal partner. And I started to shift the way that I felt about that person. And I recognized something really important, that if I was going to be attracting a different kind of person, then I had to be a different kind of person. I had to be everything on the list that I sought. I had to be an open, loving, loyal, secure, confident, worthy partner. And when I did those things, when I started to shift, more of the kind of person that I wanted to be around started showing up in my life. Did the perfect person arrive immediately? No, but I got a lot of experience enjoying the kinds of people that I wanted to be around. And the people got better and better until, of course, I met my husband 12 years ago. My gosh, 11 years ago. I'm not great at math, okay? But what I want you to recognize is that this gets to be a fun thing for you. Shifting into who you want to be on the path of receiving and not even receiving, really being able to see the vision that you have for yourself. Because we don't really receive the vision, right? We create it for ourselves. We open the door to it. So how is that connecting for you? Just take a pause, take a moment, and think about how that feels for you. As you are embracing growth, it allows you to do something else that I love to do, which is celebrate each step forward, acknowledging every bit of growth that you've had, all of your new skills, your new capabilities, and even as you do that, what is happening, you are building your self-confidence, which builds your worthiness, which helps you to see that you can have the thing that you want, that you deserve the thing that you want, and that you can be open to receiving the thing that you want. As you grow and develop your new skills. As you think about, okay, the version of me that has the thing I want, how would she behave? What would she do in this situation? You begin to grow and shift and evolve, and your self-confidence naturally increases. Every single time that you stretch yourself and you behave as the person who has the vision that you desire, you begin to develop new skills. Say, for example, that your big vision is to be a speaker on big stages around the world, sharing your message, sharing your healing gifts, sharing your skills and your stories. Something that has to happen right now then is for you to be speaking in small groups, in small ways, expanding the way that you show up for yourself, expanding the way that you show up for your gifts, right? So this would mean probably going live on social media, sharing videos of yourself, sharing photos of yourself, and talking about and sharing your story, right? This is how God and the universe and everybody knows what it is that you desire, because you're showing up already as the person who is willing to be seen, to be visible, to be open about her story and her gifts. That is how you move to the biggest stages, right? This is how you get the promotion. So if you're like me, or if you were remembering my story from earlier, no one knew that I wanted the promotion because I wasn't behaving in a way that said I wanted anything to be different. So as you are learning to speak, you are gaining more confidence. You're letting yourself be imperfect. You're letting your face be seen. You're letting your voice be heard, even if it's to one person or two people or a handful of people or a small group. And then you'll continue to get opportunities from that. You will grow your speaking skills. You will grow your confidence in your life as a speaker, and finding your voice and finding your story about how to share your gifts. How's that connecting for you? Just taking stock a little bit, being super loving with yourself as always. Okay, am I behaving this way? Am I behaving as someone who wants to be on the biggest stages in the world sharing her gifts? As you do these things, as your confidence expands, you will be able to tackle bigger goals. And you'll feel confident in your potential to achieve them. Another thing that happens along the way is that you begin to cultivate resilience. So using the same experience, the same story, the same example, that you want to be a speaker on the biggest stages, sharing your gifts, sharing your work, sharing your story. The journey to this vision is going to have ups and downs, right? You will have amazing times at some points, and you will have things that don't go so well. You will have moments where you think you're going to fill the room and nobody shows up. You will have moments where you fill the room and your speech doesn't go exactly the way you thought it should. And every time that you allow yourself to weather these storms, you will gain resilience. Everything that you do in these ups and downs helps you to grow stronger. And as you grow stronger, you will bounce back from challenges stronger and even more determined. Resilience and confidence are powerful tools, powerful muscles for you to continue to strengthen so you can get to the vision that you want. It requires movement, right? It requires the acknowledgement that if I am going to achieve this thing, then I have to start showing up as her now. I have to start practicing being the person I want to be now. Now, this is a very important piece to me, because fun and enjoyment of life is a strong value to me, because if we do not have fun and enjoyment, we burn out. We need to have moments where we are feeling light and having fun and feeling free of constraints, of self-imposed constraints of our work and our mission. So many of us are so mission driven, and we are so singularly focused on sharing that mission, and pushing can be the result of wanting to share so badly. When we take time to enjoy the journey, to have fun, to pause, to look at how far we've come, and to feel grateful and enjoyment and appreciative of how far we've come, and the moments of our lives as we move through, then we actually create fuel for the passion. For example, you want to be that speaker on big main stages, right? Like the hugest stages of the world. You want to be in masterminds with these other powerful speakers that you love, and you are trying to become that person now. Part of what you will have to do is to find enjoyment and fun in the daily habits that help you become the person that you want to be. Becoming the person that maybe goes live every single day on social media, or shares some little nugget of herself and her story every single day, gets used to and finds enjoyment in being vulnerable about her story. These are huge pieces of making the path to your vision so much more enjoyable and even accelerating your results. Because enjoying the process is so important, you get to incorporate those daily habits and weekly habits and monthly habits that you have around becoming the greatest speaker on each stage, right? You get to have fun enjoying setting in place these habits and building your muscle to being that person that you want to be. Finding that enjoyment reduces stress, right? Because it keeps you energized and it helps you stay inspired and motivated, and making the journey itself really fun and rewarding. Has my journey as a hypnotist for the last 20 years been perfect? No, it's been up and down. It's not exactly a roller coaster. There have been many, many ups and a few downs. It's been a perfectly imperfect life, right? It's been a perfectly imperfect road. But who I have become and the fun that I have had becoming the woman that I am has made every little down, I promise you, every single down worth it. And I'm not just a positivity, I'm not just bypassing, I'm not Pollyanna saying that I don't ever feel bad or have struggles or am afraid of things or get stuck. No, of course not. I'm still a human being. But because I have really enjoyed becoming the person who can have the next level of the vision that I want, I have enjoyed this process. I have strengthened my confidence. I have practiced things that were formerly hard to me and made them very easy. I have grown my resilience. I have grown my confidence. I have felt safer expressing myself because I have practiced expressing myself. Notice I do it imperfectly. So thinking about your journey, the things that you want to create for yourself, becoming that person now and really celebrating the evolution of who you are on the way to the biggest stage is something that will foster a positive self-image. It will help improve your worthiness. Your sense of worthiness. Of course, you are always worthy of everything that you want, but your internal sense of worthiness, it'll help you improve your sense of deservingness. It will help you move past limiting beliefs, because when you take action, and you take action with the belief that everything that you do in the direction of your vision helps move it closer to you so that you can see it, receive it, feel it, enjoy it, then enjoying the process, becoming that person, taking those steps, cultivating those habits, makes it more fun and achievable, and you will get to celebrate every little bit of your evolution. And I would encourage you to frequently take stock and really review, reflect how far you've come in your journey, your personal development, first of all, who you used to be and who you are now and who you're going to be, and to celebrate your evolution as a way of appreciating yourself, appreciating the spirit that is driving you, appreciating what this vision that you have is actually bringing to you. Because yeah, you want the vision. Yes, you want the feeling of being in the vision. And the most spectacular part is that on that path, you get to become the woman who has the vision, who can see her vision in reality and really bring it to life. So, being the person who can have the vision helps you achieve your vision faster. It helps you empower yourself to grow with confidence and resilience and joy. We need more joy. Let the process of getting to that vision be fun. Let it be light. Let it be energizing and inspiring. Inspire yourself and have as much fun as you can. Okay, so your effective immediately mindset shift of the week is this. When you are moving toward the path, you're moving on the path toward the vision, and you feel a stall, and maybe it's just a pause, maybe it's just a little bit longer than a pause, and you're not sure what step to take, you're not sure what to do. I want you to put your hand on your heart, ground yourself into who you are and what your vision is, and I want you to think, what would the version of me that already has this do? And then do that with the belief that taking that action will bring you even closer to your manifestation. Okay. Let me know how this lands for you. As always, you can feel free to reach out to me at RebeccaWiener.com. You can connect with me for a call if you want some help supporting your mindset and expanding your vision, elevating your vision, and releasing every limiting belief that blocks you from having it. You can connect with me at callwithrebecca.com or send me a DM wherever you see this message. And I will see you next time. Have the most beautiful week. Take wonderful care of yourself and have fun. Bye for now.